Today I'm here to answer the most asked question that I get on stream, besides obviously about the FaZe incident and everything going on with that. Everyone has been asking me, did I quit Call of Duty? Have I quit playing Warzone? And my overall thoughts on the game overall as of right now today. If you notice, over the past couple of weeks, I haven't touched Warzone at all. As soon as we hit level 1000 and we grinded for that, I stopped playing it. And I've been obsessed with playing with Arc Raiders. Now, to answer your question as far as did I quit Warzone, I mean, if you overall, let's just take a look at the landscape of Warzone as it is right now. Over the last year, right? Back in April, they dropped Verdansk, 0 updates. And there's really nothing else in between of that. I mean, nothing else happened on Warzone or within Call of Duty. They dropped the Black Ops 7, which was a good multiplayer. The Warzone update was one resurgence map with no... They haven't added wall jumping. They haven't added grapples. They haven't really done literally anything. All they did was put in a new resurgence map. And I've always said, and I said that from the beginning, even in the summer, that will not be enough at all. That won't be enough to satisfy the player base or even make the viewership go up or do anything, any sort of impact at all. They obviously added the Black Ops 7 guns, but overall, I mean, that's just not... When you don't have any sort of innovation from year to year, it's kind of hard to really have passion for it and really hop on the game. I knew it was hard for me to play Warzone when 2 hours felt like 7 hours. You know, I just didn't love playing the game anymore. The only thing I see people playing as far as Warzone is just overall competing for comp. But I mean, playing scrims on Haven's Hollow just doesn't sound fun at all and is not interesting to me. And me as a gamer at heart, I love Call of Duty. It will always be my #1 game. I'll always love when I play it. But right now, there's literally nothing to get me on the game. There's nothing. You guys don't enjoy watching it anymore. You guys, like, people don't care about class setups right now and this, that, and the third. So as of right now, and the way Call of Duty works, right, they always make the game better, and it always gets better by February, March, April. I don't know why. I feel like with multiplayer, it launches in November, but Warzone doesn't really launch its new stuff until April. I don't know why. So as of today, Warzone just has 0 content in it. I mean, you obviously had the mid-season update coming up on January 8th with the Reloaded event, but I don't think they're even doing anything else besides that. All it is the Fallout event, and that's pretty much it. Now, obviously, there's a lot of things to look forward to in the future with Warzone in a sense. You obviously have Season 2 with the Rebirth redone. You have Verdansk getting reskinned. Blackout dropping mid-season. And one thing I thought about was, one thing I don't understand is why Call of Duty, to a level like Arc Raiders, doesn't have 5 resurgence maps just constantly rotating within the thing. You know, it's getting to a point where a lot of people ask my opinions or different things like that. I'm kind of done sharing my opinions. You know, I don't make the game. I don't get paid to make the game or develop the game. So I can't sit here and tell these guys what they should do or how they should innovate. They just have to do it themselves. I mean, there's games dropping right now, like a game like Arc Raiders. I mean, it's just absolutely dominating the space. Oh, when I got hacked on, I got my loot back.
No way.
I got my loot back. We got hacked on. I got hacked on a cloak. Damn. COD would never do some like this. What? I got all my back. But for no reason, right? A game like Arc Raiders has 5 maps. Why does Resurgence not have 3, 4, 5 maps just rotating constantly all day, every day? I mean, that'd be great for the game. You know what I mean? And the fact that Fortune's Keep is coming into play, and what next year for Modern Warfare 4, they're just taking it all and restarting again. It's like, dude, here we go with the restart. There's a lot of unanswered questions like, is Blackout going to replace Warzone? How does Blackout fit into the Warzone ecosystem? What does that even look like? What is the Blackout experience? We haven't had any communication as far as what that even looks like. So we probably won't find that out until right at the start of Season 2, to be honest, as far as like all the info going on with COD and different things like that. Now, to answer your question, will I quit Call of Duty / Warzone, or have I quit Call of Duty / Warzone? I haven't quit. I'm not quitting. I'm not sitting here saying, yo, I completely quit COD and I'm going to play other games. Nah, it's just there's nothing going on right now, so I'm gonna just choose a game that I'm having fun with. Once they update the game and kind of like get back in that motion, like I said, Warzone always takes about February, March, April until they actually start bringing content and it starts being fun again. But every year on that Christmas break, when they take a break, it's always just cooked. It's never fun during the Christmas break. I don't know why, because Call of Duty, when you think about it back in the day, with all the Christmas news and everything going on, used to be so fun. Used to be so fun. You know, I'm very blessed and in a position where now I don't really have to sit here and play Call of Duty all day and force myself to do that. You know, I have a great community and I get good enough viewership to transfer to a game And Arc Raiders has done a great job. I've been trying to figure out. Let me know in the comments. I'm actually curious. Everyone in the comments, let me know what are you playing nowadays. If you are still playing COD, what makes you keep playing it? You know, if you are playing a game like Arc Raiders, like myself, what is it that makes that game so special? I think it's just a formula of something different, like an extraction shooter, along with how casual it can be versus how it feels like prime Fortnite. I can't even explain it. I think Modern Warfare 4 has a good base. Is looking at Arc Raiders, and they can really do some stuff with DMZ and kind of replicate some of the things that they're doing. I don't know if it's the whole battle royale is dying, the genre is dying in a sense. I don't know why, and that may be the case, and extraction shooters may be the next big thing. But Call of Duty already has a good base with DMZ coming up with Modern Warfare 4, and I feel like that's a great opportunity to also maybe do it right, because the first time DMZ, I don't even know what was wrong with DMZ. I just think it didn't have any sort of risk factor. There wasn't any sort of crossover with certain, oh, you can extract with a certain camo, or if DMZ had actual special blueprints in DMZ that you can take out and use within the game, but they're very rare or they're hard to get. I think that stuff is dope. If they can integrate that with Call of Duty, like I said, I don't sit there and develop it, but I'm sure they are seeing what Arc Raiders is doing and taking some of that flavor. Like I said, Call of Duty has always been 6 months on an update too late. People always ask that we asked for Verdansk back for the longest. We did, but they didn't update the game. You know, they dropped a futuristic Call of Duty and didn't make the map futuristic at all. You know, the way everything is now, for me personally, I don't see a future in myself competing in Call of Duty anymore. The last 3 years, as some of you guys have known, I've competed in Call of Duty. Warzone and gone to 3 straight lands. I just don't think I'm in that place anymore. I'm in that place where I do want to, you know, I think I do want to pick up a team, you know, and follow them through the season. I think that's something I'm very interested in. Obviously, with a lot of things going on within FaZe, I just been distracted with a lot of things. Posting Call of Duty videos when there's not very interest, it's just, I mean, it's just kind of, you kind of see it. But I am excited for 2026. You know, we have Blackout coming out, which I'm gonna do a subathon for. I did a subathon last year, so I'm super excited for this one coming up. I have some really cool ideas. We have a new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, which has 4-year development recycle. I don't know why Infinity War didn't make a good COD last time, but it was the most popular one they ever sold. So maybe that's as a creator, that's something to look forward to. And we have GTA 6 coming out. So there's a lot of exciting things within gaming for 2026. And I'm very thankful that a game like Arc Raiders that is so addicting is out right now that I can play while Call of Duty is in a slump, you know? It's been kind of helping me a lot, kind of get through a lot of this, like a lot of distractions going on with FaZe and everything going on with that, and kind of like, I don't know where my direction or where I'm headed to as far as a new org or what do I do, you know. But I'm just thankful for you guys, man. The community that we've built has been super awesome. You know, I've been having so much fun on Arc, and like I said, there's a lot of exciting things coming up. So no, I did not quit Call of Duty. No, I did not quit Warzone. They simply just didn't update the game. The multiplayer was great. People say I glazed Black Ops 7. It's a great multiplayer through and through. It'll be one of those CODs that gets overlooked, where you look back and like, dang, that was actually super fun. I had a ball with it. The guns are great, but the Warzone aspect, which is what I mainly play, is just very lackluster. There's nothing going on. So I hope this answers some of you guys' questions as far as what my future is, where my head is at with Call of Duty, and where I'm at with what I'm playing with, what I'm gaming. You know, I was really hoping that a game like Battlefield was going to kind of hold its own for a while, but I mean, after a month, it's just like the multiplayer was cool. They dropped the red sec, and then unfortunately got overlooked by a game like Arc Raiders. And the thing with Battlefield is they don't update their games fast enough, and that's because they don't drop a game every year. So they're not really in a rush to update the game, but unfortunately, that hurts the player base very, very fast, especially in this type of ecosystem. You know what I mean? When this type of ecosystem, when you drop a battle royale and you don't update the game or make it anything innovating, it's hard to retain that. I don't really know what happened to Battlefield. I don't. I think they did a great job with it. I think Vince, rest in peace to Vince, man, but he did a great job of marketing and kind of turning that whole franchise around. But the game lasted a month. I think it literally lasted a month. So hopefully that they can find some turnaround with it. But right now, Battlefield and Call of Duty are getting their ass kicked by Arc Raiders. And like I said, I love it. I love having a new game that I can just dive into for 9-10 hours. And you guys have been enjoying the streams too. So yeah, I'm excited for 2026. I'm excited for the future. You know, I'm moving houses here in about a month, so I'll have a whole different setup coming up here soon. It's been a lot of change in my life, you know, with FaZe, Call of Duty, and just kind of switching gears. But I appreciate you guys all who support and who have been watching and stuff like that. It truly means a lot no matter what I do. So we have a very exciting year. The subathon will happen when Blackout comes out. Let me know in the chat what's a better name. You guys think Avalathon or Avathon? Avalathon? I'm not really too sure. Or if you have a good subathon name for the new Blackout experience, what do y'all think? Blackathon? I feel like that's motivated. Anyways, y'all, see you guys later, man. Make sure y'all drop a like, hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts and comments below.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the greatest one of all time. I'm not even trolling. It's the greatest.